Welcome to Design Santa Barbara. I'm Michael Kurash, and today we are in Santa Barbara Design Center, where we are concluding our two-part special with Santa Barbara City College interior design students and Professor Diana Costia. This week we are especially excited because Diana herself will be showcasing a vignette. Diana, thank you for being here. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for loaning us your talented students. And can you please introduce Lisa to our audience?
Sure. Lisa will present a vignette today, and this is going to be an outdoor vignette. This season is very special. We changed a little bit the vignettes to outdoor vignettes as well. And I am so excited, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to do a vignette myself.
Oh yeah, now today is the really special one because the professor herself is putting a vignette together. So I'm excited. So let's start with your vignette.
All right, let's
go.
do it. Thank you.
So today actually is a very special day. We have had many seasons of your talented students, but today we have asked you to put a vignette together for our viewers to see what a living room should be. And you're the design professor, and very appreciative for doing this for us. If you could start telling us what you did, it would be great. Thank you.
I would be delighted to.
Appreciate that.
I really like the fact that this season you wanted to do some outside theme as well. I think that was a great idea. And
you know, actually it was the Summer Classics moving to my design center that promoted that.
Whoever promoted it,
yes.
I think it was a great idea, just
Me
to
too.
change things up a little bit. And thank you for the opportunity
by all
for
means.
allowing me to do a vignette myself. So I had very little time to do my vignette, so I wanted to make things very simple as possible. Designers are never simple. They always have to change something in the very last moment, but I wanted to simplify still. So when I walked in the door, I saw this beautiful sofa and this amazing mirror. When I saw the mirror, I immediately thought of Baroque. The detailing in the mirror, and also the fact that it's really heavy and tall and serious, I thought, okay, this could be an inspiration. And then it just so happened that you already had this sofa right here in front of the mirror, and the sofa is almost an opposite of the mirror. It's still timeless. It has a little bit of modern in it. However, it's the kind of a sofa that would go in any kind of design. It's very versatile. And in addition to that, it is very low. So it's a play on, you know, tall and short, or low, and it's also very wide. So now that we had these massive, heavier pieces already here, I thought, okay, let's play on opposites. And also the fact that you had this season the indoor-outdoor theme, I thought, okay, let's play on that too. That's kind of opposites as well. But the kind of opposites that actually enhance themselves and, you know, they develop from one another. So I thought this would be very inviting, you know, since it's right here next to the entry.
Entrance, yes.
And since we live here in Santa Barbara, so these were my inspirations, you know, the opposites. And then, you know, the idea of Santa Barbara being this amazing city where you can spend so much time outside. We are very fortunate for this. And I thought, okay, let's bring the outside in. So I try to bring a lot of plants in, birds, and anything that would remind me of our beautiful Santa Barbara. So when choosing the rug, I wanted to have a rug that is big, as just like the pieces that we have here, and layer it with another rug.
And it has a Santa Barbara color in it, actually. It's that blue-green that's famous for
the
Santa Barbara.
blue-green. Actually, this is one of my most favorite colors. So I had the rug, actually one of your nice helpers asked me, do you think it's gonna fit? And I thought, yeah, it's gonna fit. It's gonna spill a little bit out of our vignette, but that's fine. Then I went to look for another rug that would go with this, that would be neutral enough, however, it would have some kind of a pattern. And I immediately fell in love with this rug. It's amazing. And what I like about it is not only the pattern in it, it's also the texture. And when you add texture and pattern at the same time, you have to be very careful in the way you do it, because one can compete with the other.
Yes.
But in this case, the rug is just perfect. It does not compete. And these circles, these intersecting circles, actually have a meaning. And that's exactly the meaning. It's basically two elements that without one another, they cannot work. But when they are together, they enhance each other. And it creates this, you multiply it. You have the chance to multiply it, and it just looks beautiful.
Not that got a little bit too deep for me. Oh man, I didn't even think about it. How we created the rug.
It has a lot of significance, like the two souls, coming together, intersecting each other. And instead of taking away from one another, they just enhance each other. So when I saw the rug, I thought, okay, I need to reproduce this layering in some fashion. And the next piece to select was the coffee table. And one of the things that I'm going back to the sofa to exemplify something. One of the things that I like about the sofa is the fact that it could fit a whole family. And the living room is all about sitting and, having a good time. So I was thinking, okay, I need to find a coffee table that would be somewhat similar and functional, just as functional as the sofa is. So I found these two pieces, which are, again, the one on the bottom, it's very textured and earthy. And the one on the top is basically hugging the one on the bottom.
Just like the patterns in the rug.
Exactly. It's very much like the intersecting circles. And the one on the top is clear, transparent, almost fluid. I mean, I see this almost like water. And again, they emphasize each other, and the one on the top doesn't take away from the one on the bottom.
It is natural looking at the same time.
Very natural looking, exactly. So this reminded me of the sand. So you have the water, here in Santa Barbara, this is the sand. And then I thought, I really like the clear. And this brings something a little bit more modern, since we have, the more traditional piece. It would be nice to have, some modern elements. And I looked in your design center for another element that would have this. And then I saw these chairs, and I absolutely love them. You have the structure of the chair, and then you have the clear seat. Again, you see through it, and you see the structure of the chair. It's something so honest. It's just beautiful. I always liked in architecture as well to actually see the structure. And you see that very much in skyscrapers where they reveal the structure. Of course, you have a lot of glass, and that is made possible.
I like what you did with the side table, which is very interesting. You put the mirror at top of the side table.
Yes, exactly. I found this side table, which I thought it goes really well with the chairs. It picks on the metal, and they just went really well. But I thought it's probably a little bit low. So I was trying to bring it up somehow. First, I started to look in your warehouse if I can put something underneath. I couldn't find anything that would not take away from the chairs, actually. And then I saw this mirror, and I thought, okay, well, let's play a little bit with the mirrors.
That's about it.
So
very creative.
I put the mirror on top, and it basically serves as a tray. And also, you have the shells around, which again,
you went to the beach again.
I went to the beach again, exactly. So it's a lot of, this juxtaposition of different materials, and I think that all these play on your senses. And I really like it when you sit in the space, and of course, you have the overview of the space, but then you come the second time and you discover something else. And then hopefully, there are multiple layers, and you discover those multiple layers. And if you look into the significance of those things, you can find more emotional, if you will, significance.
Then you had these pillows that you brought actually from home. I have to say that they're beautiful peacocks.
Thank you.
They're very nice.
Thank you. Like I said, blue-green is my favorite color, and I looked. You have so many things, so many things in
But
this
we don't
warehouse.
have peacock pillows, which is very cool.
And I just remembered that I have this at home, and I thought, okay, this is going to be a last-minute thing, but I think it really goes. These are very, very beautiful, and you know, they're handmade. The pillows, the white pillows, and they have, you know, nice little touches. I thought, okay, here are the birds. You know, I chose these pictures with the birds just to bring the nature in, and I thought about the birds, and then I remembered I have at home these pillows with the peacock, and the color is perfect. I wanted the majority of the elements to be subdued, and then, you know, just hints of color. And the blue-green, you know, is more intense. You have a more saturated color. And then the last addition was were the flowers. You had in your store these tulips. I love tulips. You know, I think it matters when you do a design to either take some elements, sometimes, you know, some very mundane, you know, elements, but if you like them, you can just really bring them to life. And I wanted to pick on that, and then I went ahead and, you know, I bought these real flowers,
yes,
and bring the pink into the decor. Which is just a hint, you know, just a hint of color. And I picked a little bit, you know, from the pictures with the birds.
I think it came out very nice. It just you did very, very interesting thing. What you have done is just bring the whole outdoor, indoor, and indoor, outdoor.
Exactly.
So it's a good transition between them all. And then you have picked this bird theme. We are talking about the chandelier you picked.
When I came into the store, I saw this chandelier and I thought, oh, this is just amazing. You know, it's big, but it feels light.
Well, it's made of feathers, so it should feel light.
Of course. But you know, it's again, you know, a play on the senses, because the shape is actually very big.
It is huge, you're right.
But when you look at it, you think light because you see the feathers. So this is something that, you know, it's played in our mind. If you look just at the shapes, that's a big shape.
That's huge, yes, it is, you're right. And then the feathers make it look light. I never thought about that.
Yes, the feathers make it look very light.
I should hang around more around you. You're very deep, and things that I don't see. Like, you know, I was looking at this thing, we created this rug, and I never thought about these circles intersecting each other.
Yes, the intersecting circles. These are actually, it's a very old motif.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
I was always fascinated by this motif. Yeah. And you can play it in so many different ways.
I think you did fabulous.
Thank you.
So I just want to thank you actually from bottom of my heart for actually doing all these things, and this at top of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It looks beautiful.
It was a pleasure.
I was going to get the professor to say something about it. Well, you're the professor, so.
Well, you can say something about it.
I think it's fabulous.
Yeah,
and we asked you this to do yesterday afternoon, and you finished it within a couple of hours, which is amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm pretty sure your students will enjoy this.
Thank you.
Thank you so much again.
Thank you very much.
We will be back with Lisa's vignette.
Santa Barbara Design Center presents Hooker Furniture. Come tour the Hooker Furniture collection at our fabulous Santa Barbara Design Center showroom, 410 Olive Street.
This week on Design FYI, we're going to talk about sofas and the unknown mistakes people make. Did you know average American spends 46 minutes a day in a car, but they spend 5 hours and 4 minutes on average on a sofa? So why would you go out there and spend tens of thousands of dollars for something you use for 46 minutes and then go ahead and buy something cheap that you sit on it for 5 hours and 4 minutes? At Santa Barbara Design Center, we create your custom sofa that is made for you specifically and to your shape and size and comfort and your family. So when you're sitting and watching TV or talking and conversing with your friends, you're sitting on actually something that represents you. Your car represents you, why shouldn't your sofa? Thank you for joining us on Design FYI this week, and please come see me at Santa Barbara Design Center, 4th and Olive, and let me help you find the right sofa for you and your family. So here we are with Lisa Ossendorf, and
Yes.
thank you for being here.
You're
She's one of the
welcome.
talented students at Santa Barbara City College's program, and the design program probably helped you a lot.
Yes.
I can see
Yes.
the results here.
Thank you.
So tell us about the outdoor vignette you created here.
Yes, well, being as that we live on the American Riviera, this set reminded me of the French Riviera.
There you go. So we
So-
should talk with the French accent a little bit.
That's
So
right.
Go for it.
Oui, oui.
Looks like you have lights in here. You brought some cupcakes. It looks like a party.
Yes. Oh, good. That's
So-
great. So yes, the bold colors and the black and white and the tan look really great.
It's an unusual umbrella you picked.
Oh yes, it's very dramatic and really fun, and it's great for stimulating conversation.
So you know, I have seen a lot of umbrellas that are usually one tone. They're either yellow, they are either green or red. And this thing is a little bit different. And I see you picked also
Yes.
the pillows matching it.
Yes, it's really fun and very bold.
And they're very bold. Okay, so why'd you pick the rug?
The rug is great because it brings in my nature-inspired theme, and it's a bluish color and with a little bit of sand, and I wanted it to be like the French Riviera, the Mediterranean, and so I brought in the colors of blues, aquas, and greens for nature and the ocean.
That's incidentally, actually, we had the professor's vignette before this, and she did the same thing.
Oh yeah?
It seems like it's
Oh.
a team going through the city college.
Too funny.
Okay, and then you have a round table, is a teak, and that
Yes.
perhaps, why'd you pick the table?
Oh, I love the table because it's natural looking and it's very, it's casual, but you can dress it up or down.
That's beautiful. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have plants, you have also a sitting area in that corner. What is that for?
Yes, that is for pulling up extra seating if you need that, or also for putting on the side to kind of ground the area if you need it.
Beautiful. All right. So where do we go from here? How about we go see your living room space?
Great, let's go over here.
All right. So after having that sitting dining area, now we are into the living part of that. It could be indoor,
Yes.
it could be outdoor. I suppose you created that.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, well, I chose this because it has wonderful neutral colors and it blends in perfectly with the gray beige of the table. It has curved lines, and it's also French reminiscent and yet also classic. And also the color, you can use any accent colors you want with this. I chose to use grays, greens, and aquas. And as you can see, it's very comfortable, and also the seating area is just really, really great for hanging out.
And then you pick the rug, and I see the colors go very well, but it looks also very much like you mentioned, it's just more like a beachy look to it.
Yes, yes, and I wanted to tie in the colors from the black over there with the taupe colors over here, and then it also has some of the accent colors in there, the aquas and the greens.
Okay, and then you have a beautiful mirror, and that looks very marine looking corner you have. With a little bit of explanation would be great.
Yes, yes, I wanted to bring in the ocean theme along with nature, and so I used some pearly accents on the mirror and some of the accessories, and then also the nature goes into this table over here with the I don't know what that critter is that's in that bowl, but it's from the ocean.
It looks like a spiny sea creature. You're right, so we better watch it. Yeah, that looks very nice. And then you have also the clock that has a French look to it a little bit.
This brings in the French kind of chic look and ties everything together.
I think it's very beautiful, and I think you want to have a party here, hang around.
Good.
Very good. So thank you so much. I'm looking
welcome.
forward to see what Diana has to say about it.
Oh, good.
All right, thank you.
Come feel the comfort of Omnia leather at Santa Barbara Design Center. Made from the finest materials and assembled right here in the U.S., Omnia is the top name in designer leather sofas, sectionals, and chairs. Choose from numerous styles, fabrics, and finishes to create your custom comfort experience. Omnia Leather at Santa Barbara Design Center, 410 Olive Street.
Santa Barbara Design Center is pleased to introduce Summer Classics. Tour our fabulous showroom of luxury outdoor furniture by Summer Classics, including their signature Montecito line. Designed for year-round use and made from durable materials, find your perfect outdoor collection today. Summer Classics at Santa Barbara Design Center, 410 Olive Street.
All right, so now we are back with Professor Diana, and we had Lisa's vignettes. We just saw she did a fabulous job, actually, and it looks like kind of American Riviera. I'm thinking maybe we should not go on a trip and hang around here. So maybe tell us a little bit about what she did and what do you think about it?
I really like what Lisa did. Just as she mentioned, she was inspired by the French Riviera. This area looks bolder than the other. The colors are more relaxed. Everything that she used there is more relaxed. Here you have this, punchy pillows, and then you have the black chairs. Actually, it's more like a charcoal. And
she had the matching umbrella too.
And the matching umbrella. And she brought the texture in the chair, she brought it into the umbrella. It's the weaving of the chairs that you can see in the umbrella. Again, it's a very lively area, even though other than the black and the white and the tan, the other colors are more subdued. So she chose this rug. When I was looking at it the first time, I didn't even see the blue, but now that she mentioned it, I do see the blue. So it's like an interlace between the blue and the tan, very much like the beach. You have the ocean and the sand. And then you have the same color that is in the rug with a plant on the table, these silvery green plants. And then the cupcakes are a great addition.
That's the only thing I see. It's funny thing. I see all these beautiful colors, and this is one thing I see. Something real. And the French are very much into their pastries. So very nice touch.
She
did very nice. And I love these cup uses.
It says, today is a day
for a good day. That's it. I love that motto. Very nice.
Wonderful. So what she did with the colors is, the rug and the plants is more subdued, but then you have around the table, you have this, this energy.
I like it. It's a very beautiful gathering table. It looks like it, and you're getting it, and with the friends,
very
family.
Lively gathering. Yes, that's
and French
the word.
Riviera is very correct.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, with the French talking loud and everything.
Why don't we go see her sitting area?
Let's do it.
All right. Now we are in the sitting area, and this actually inspired, I think, indoor, outdoor. We have areas that is really outdoors, and then most people I have seen in Santa Barbara, which I've been around for a couple of years. So they have it indoor. It's not indoor. It's outdoor, but it's covered. So this could be that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So explain to us a little bit. What do you think?
I love it too. And she said that she sees this more French. I see it more California because it's very relaxed. The colors are not as punchy, and it's I think, very adequate for the activities that you are spending here. So this is for relaxing, right? This lounge, I just want to sit on it,
Yeah,
you
me
know,
too.
and
I wanna lay
forget
on that.
about everything and, you know, just stay here forever reading a book.
You're welcome to.
Exactly. And so the ash color of the wood is carried, you know, in the chairs. So I like how she made the transition from the dining area into the sitting area. She brought the black from the dining area into the lounging sitting area. And the way she did it is very, very smart as well, because it's really a transitional space. But that particular line, it's again a conversation area. So she brought only the table, but she did not take it, you know, all throughout the room, because this is a place where you are relaxing. So it's very smooth the way
Yeah,
she
the transition
did it.
she did actually is very interesting. The transition gets a little bit darker color, then it gets softer out here.
Exactly.
And she actually has the color of the rug in that one pillow. She's very interesting. She brings that color right out there.
Yes, that's very effective. I have not noticed that yet.
I think she did
I'm
wonderful
having
job.
my bag there.
And
yeah,
I have to say,
yeah.
great. And what I'm gonna do? Probably I'm gonna keep these sets as they are, and
Yes.
viewers are welcome to come and see this.
Yes,
And
definitely.
enjoy it. All right, Diana, thank you very much. I appreciate it as usual. And thank you for loaning us your beautiful students that they are very talented. Okay, let's go get Lisa in.
All right, wonderful. Thank you.
Once again, I would like to thank Professor Diana Castilla, her fabulous design students, and the Santa Barbara City College Interior Design Program. Thank you for joining us, and see you next week.